This is P. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe now. That way you can stay up to date with all my latest unboxing videos. Today is April the 2nd, 2022, and Saturday afternoon. Hope you're enjoying your day. And we're gonna check out some sneakers. You already see what they are in the title. It's a restock that I was able to catch last week. Just now getting a chance to unbox these. So if you haven't seen these, or maybe you already have, either way, hopefully it's informative, a little entertaining, and can give you insight on how these look if you're thinking about trying to catch them on another restock, or maybe paying a little extra from a reseller such as myself. Check out my eBay store, same name, P.oastman, that's Postman. Check me out on eBay, check me out on Instagram, or if you're gonna go StockX route, GOAT, or any of these sneaker boutiques, or if you have a local sneaker boutique that you're loyal to. And for the resellers out there, maybe you can catch these on the restock if you had no luck with them as well. Yeah, today is Saturday, so everybody's being entertained by the college basketball, which started with the March Madness. We got some top-notch teams out there still in it. Comment your favorite team in men's college basketball, or if you're watching the women's, the ladies college basketball as well. But yeah, so it's winding down. If your team is in it, if you went to a college or university alumni, or you're currently attending college, comment below what school you're representing. Shout out to everyone representing UNC in North Carolina, NC State, also North Carolina A&T, UNC Greensboro, Norfolk, Virginia State, George Mason University, James Madison, and those are just to name a few. Radford University, Firm, Virginia Tech, goes on and on, mainly on the East Coast, but all across the United States represent. Yeah, so we're getting ready to get into this Jordan 1 restock, and I was able to pick up this pair. The box is open, but I haven't looked at the sneakers. I sort of glanced just now to make sure that I grabbed the right one, but in hand, I really haven't had the sneaker like that. So it's going to be an experience. We'll talk about it, the style, the year, the release, the originals, the original model, and I'll try to get you educated on it if you're new to the sneaker community. It's a Jordan 1 OG High, and today we had a release only on Nike's sneaker app, which was the Jordan OG High in Georgetown. And shout out to everyone in Georgetown. Hoyas out there representing. Went with that colorway. That was sort of like one of the big teams, other than Duke, that Michael Jordan went against. We're talking about Michael Jordan, greatest of all time, MJ, number 23, Chicago Bulls, out of retirement the second time with the Washington Wizards. But before that, he was with UNC, before the fame, before the name was buzzing, but before the sneakers, which we talk about on this channel, which we review, you had UNC, and some of the rivals included the Georgetown Hoyas, that Patrick Ewing, NBA basketball all-star competitor during the same time as Michael Jordan attended. And that's going to be the Georgetown Hoyas with their dark blue and gray, white. I got the Patrick Ewing jersey. And you see Jordan in the Jordan brand, which he has, which started with Nike and his endorsements during his rookie season with Nike, and introducing the Nike Air, the Air Jordan brand. Now they retro some of these OG colorways, these original models, I should say, and they don't use the OG, the original colorways that he wore on the court. They have these retros where they introduce new colors. And we saw the Georgetown Jordan 3s that I had, which I sold. The Jordan 3 was the third Jordan, of course, that's why it's called Jordan 3, which was introduced in 1988 season, his third season in the NBA with the Chicago Bulls. But they came out with this colorway last year. So we saw it again today. Well, I didn't see it in person. Comment below if you was able to secure that W. From I had 2 entries, took L's on both. So yeah, but you just keep it moving. If you're in the sneaker world, you just gotta learn to accept the loss or pay extra if you gotta have it. You know, and it took many of L's on these apps and different things. Unless you can actually go in a store and get them. And even then, it's not as easy as you think. You got the lines, if you don't have the raffles, no reservations, you don't have the plug, the hook up, the connect, when you don't work there, and it can still be difficult. But let's go ahead and check out, since we're talking about the Air Jordan 1 today, that's why it's ironic that I have this pair that I'm sitting on the same day as the release, so that way I got some type of Jordan 1 and y'all can check it out as well. So, yeah, with Nike, you're gonna get the Just Do It tape on the box, which shows everyone in your neighborhood and everyone that works for UPS that you got some Nike Jordans on the way or something. But shout out to everyone that works. I had to work today. But shout out to the essential workers that work at Nike in all the different departments, customer service, receiving, packing, shipping, all of that to give us these sneakers that we want when we order them online. And they ship them to these retail stores for us to pick them up in person. So yeah, shout out to all of them. Shout out to UPS and all the delivery services. If you're an independent box truck driver and all of that. FedEx, US Postal Service, DHL, all of that. So, this is going to be the box for the Jordans. And with the Jordan 1s, if you've been watching my channel, you already know this, or if you've been ordering yourself, but if you're new to this, usually when you get a Jordan 1 OG high, because you got your low tops, your mids, and your hotties. Usually, unless it's a special edition, a collab, which means with another brand, another meaning, or something special, this is the box that you get. The black with the infrared Nike and the infrared swoosh. And these are a size 10 in men's, which is going to convert to 11 and a half in women's. Yeah. Now, true to size for me is 9.5, but I can wear a 10. I normally don't like to get a half size larger in the Jordan 1s because of creasing, but really these are going to be for sale, so it's all good. And I know some people, even if I don't post them online, they wear the size 10. So it's going to be the Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG, dark Marina blue, black, and white. Alright, so this box, we're going to lift the lid. Paper nice and neat. Dark Marina. So if it wasn't dark Marina, this blue would be a little bit lighter. Okay, so I didn't know that it came with 3 pair of laces. So with the Jordan 1s, when they retro, normally you get at least 2 pair of laces. But I have saw up to 4 pair of laces before. So here's the dark Marina blue. And the first thing that I noticed about this colorway is I've had the OG retro, I think from 2016, maybe 17. The spring I had 2 pair. One I did pay a little bit of resale for, but I did secure a pair of the Royals which is an OG colorway, meaning a color that really originally came out in 1985, Jordan 1. This is the first model that Michael Jordan signed a deal with Nike with, and they came up with this model that he wore on court as his signature shoe. The low cut is more of a casual, and the mids is just something they retroed later on, and this is mimicked as the original form. And the reason why I mention the Royals is he didn't wear white, black, and blue on the court with the Chicago Bulls, which is red, black, and white, or white, red, and black, or however you want to mix it up. But he did wear it during that year, and I think it was like a game on a boat or on a ship or something like that, but it released back in 1985. This looks similar, some of the color blocking. I wish I still had one side by side, because I remember having a 9.5 and a 10. Comment below, or maybe it was reverse. But anyway, we'll start from the bottom. So you have the flat bottom in this Marina blue with Nike in the middle, little traction, flat, because most of the sneakers and basketball sneakers of any brand, whether it was Nike, Converse, Reebok, any of those, back in the 80s, early 80s, was flat like this. Oh, and skaters loved Jordan 1s because they was flat, especially the low cut ones. But the Jordan 1 started retroing, and it took off, I would say, in 2013, and been one of the most sought after models and silhouettes, the OG high, ever since 2013. Like, they always sell out no matter what the colorway is. Some have higher resale value, some don't, some restock, some are very limited. But you know, I always was a fan of the Jordan 4 1989 with the air ball. Check out my videos on the white cement and the breads and all of those, and all the ones I reviewed. And then the Jordan 11s, still one of my favorites. So it's between the 4 and the 11, but the 11 with the patent leather. And you know, those was always my favorite. I like the 5s. I never was a huge fan of the 1s, but now I am. Because they look better with like slim fit or skinny jeans. Like your eyes became accustomed to the way they look, you know, the style, the vibe. But you know, back in the 90s, baggy jeans and streetwear, the 4s and the 11s, the 5s with the tongues out, they just look better, you know. But now, these just look more crisp. Everybody loves them, the majority. Comment below if you're not a fan of the ones at all. It took a while for them to grow on me because, you know, coming from the era even with the Air Force Ones, the low tops or the highs or even the mids, which they just dropped the Air Force One flax or wheat this week. The toe box area was much higher, it wasn't as flat as this. But yeah, you got the blue, the white, going into the midsole with this color blocking, black in the middle, buttery leather, but not super soft. We'll examine the leather quality in a second. The swoosh is in the Marina blue. You got the wings in the upper in black, black in the toe box with the perforations, the tongue in black, and the Nike Air with the blue in the background, the white Nike Air in the swoosh, and on the back in white. It comes stock with the blue laces already in it, which looks good against this black. And the medial side is the same, black, blue, a tab on the back, upper in black. Now what's a little bit neat is, once I get this shoe tree out, is actually laces has it confined. Um, the footbed is actually white with Nike Air and the swoosh in blue. Now let's check out the quality of this leather. The toe box feels pretty good. If you ever collected Jordans before, I'm gonna say it reminds me of, not as soft, but sort of like the texture of the Jordan 7 Marvin the Martian, the black leather on it. That's what the toe box feels like. Not as soft, but it just reminds me of that. Yeah, the materials aren't plush. It's a little buttery right here, the blue part. Decent quality, especially the black. Not tumbled leather like the 2015 breads or the shattered backboards. Not even close. Not as soft as the UNC ones from like 2014 or 2015. But decent quality. I like how the blue is a little bit different than the Royals. But if you don't have the Royals, this is a good go-to. It will match up good with the Washington Wizards colorway. So you got the Jordan with the Antoine Jameson jersey, or any of the present players with the Washington Wizards. This would match up great. I think that's probably why they came out with this color. But overall, solid sneaker. I like it. Shout out to the OG, Justin McGee. Check him out on Instagram for helping me secure this pair. We go back to trading tapes in front of the guidance office before class began. Hanging out at the crib on senior skip day. Ordering CDs through Columbia House and BMG. You know how we ran that game. But sneakerheads, sneaker resellers such as I. Shout out to Soul Zone VA and Hype Heaven VA. Holler at Nick on it. Holler at Hunter and JJ, Soul Zone VA. Holler at me on the eBay store and the DM on Instagram. These retail for, I think, $170 or $179. The resale on these are about $235 at the lowest, maybe $255. Overall, clean shoe. Comment below if you have these, if you like them. And these are the laces, black and white. White will probably pop a little bit. I do think it's too crazy. The black would be real subtle because the tongue is black. So honestly, I think the blue, but I don't know, because the white against the blue right here and the black would definitely pop and look clean. Springtime, get you some white jeans if you want to go that route, but you already know skinny jet black jeans if you're wearing them casually. Blue jeans. Summertime, same thing. Get you the black Nike Tech fleece. Nike Tech fleece suits for the spring, since it's starting to warm up but not exactly hot yet. On the East Coast, it was very windy today in VA. But yeah, we'll get you a V-neck tee, or get you that Washington Wizards jersey, some vintage-ish. Go to a boutique that has the vintage jerseys, or get this color. It's going to be hard to match it exact, but if you can find this blue, black and white, and wear it with like a blue and black flannel, with a little black t-shirt underneath, some black jeans, should be good to go. Yeah. Just got finished checking out the latest episode of Big Sky. Comment below if you're checking it out. If not, check it out on Hulu. Gotta check out the latest episode of Superman and Lois. which comes on the CW. You gotta check out Walker on the CW. CW app is free. You got the internet. You can download it on your phone. And comment below if you're checking out Domino Master. I'm in the middle of the latest episode. I think I'm gonna go with the teens. The teens. I started 15 minutes of like this new series called The End Game. Comment below if you're into it. Also watching The Cleanup Lady, Chicago PD, Chicago Fire. I started watching From on Epix and Amazon Prime. It's a little crazy. Yeah, I need to renew my Disney subscription. Comment below if you're watching anything new on it. What's it called? Like Moonlight or something? But yeah, let's go. If you're at a sneaker convention, I think it's one, I forgot where it's at. I don't know if it's Texas or California this weekend. Be safe. And there you have it. All right, Saturday, Sunday, fun day tomorrow. And off to the beginning of the week. We got more unboxing, more reviews coming, electronics, sneakers, comparisons, apparel, lots of apparel. Be on the lookout. This is P. Peace. 2022. On the dark Marina tip. OG high. Let's go. What does it look like the Royals? Or the Royals 2.0 or reverse Royals or something. I don't know, but it's the dark Marina. Phone got reception. I'm ready to place this call to whatchamacallit. Ring, ring, ring. Yeah, I was wondering if you guys did like layaway before the holidays. Yeah, I was wondering like before Christmas if you guys do layaways. Oh, can I do like a layaway for a Stromboli?
What?
Yeah, like a layaway for Strombolis.
Hello?
Let me see if I got the right number, because it's either the Game Boy Advance or the Stromboli.
Oh, you're breaking up.
Okay, let me,